Cassidy alongside Thomas West. Who else would I rather call the game with? Thomas, this is a fantastic game in the waiting, but let's be honest. Welcome everybody downtown Toronto inside the Mattamy Athletic Center. Ben Steiner alongside Brandon Cassidy for the call on tonight's game. It's men's hockey here at the Mattamy. Justin Walters alongside Brandon Cassidy for the call on tonight's game. Welcome everybody. And Justin, what a fantastic.
I'm Brandon Cassidy. I'm a fourth-year sport media student here at Ryerson University, and I call play-by-play for the Ryerson Rams.
A check from behind has a penalty forthcoming.
So when I'm preparing for a game, first off, I get an email that I got to call a game. So right there, I'm excited. It's going to be a good process. Hopefully, I get it a couple of days before. It takes me a couple of days to really get fully prepared. So what I end up doing is I go online and I check out the names. First thing I do is make a name sheet so that way I can just start looking through names. I'll go through literally every name on the sheet with a number, and I'll put it on a voice recorder on my phone or on a digital voice recorder. Literally, I can look on the ice and I can say, like, especially for women's hockey, for example, I could say 2, Nicholson, 3, Hines, 4, Ball, and I could just list them all.
Sliding play by Laura Ball. What a veteran move there.
Chip past DiTommaso. And here comes Norrie. Norrie with a 2-on-1, a shot, rebound! And Walsh clears that one away as Garrett Forrest gave a big rebound off to the slot. McCool waits for help. Spots Shankar, the opposing blue line. That's nice pass. Paliani, a one-timer, and May somehow stretched across.
A beautiful chance for the...
DiTommaso at the point. A centering pass, a one-timer by Mistely, and a huge block shot as Bodie is down in some discomfort. That one off an ankle. Territory, it's dumped around the boards. Mistely chips it up, and there's Barwell. Jesse Barwell on a breakaway. Jesse Barwell, a backhand, rebound in the slot. It's kicked to the corner with Mistely. Santos, a nice wrist shot off the crossbar. Mits it back to Barwell. Barwell, a nice slap shot, hits Mistely right in front, providing a screen. Santos, DiTommaso walks into the slot, still with it. A nice backhand pass, it's still in the slot loose, and it's finally cleared the length of the ice. Keeps it in. Forrest Horlock once again, a wrist shot down low, and a huge stretch pad save by Fryer.
Do a quick run through. We can do that. We can try. If you don't, that's fine. We can go live, but that's your call. Okay.
To be honest, this is serious for the U of T Varsity Blues.
Yeah, it sure is, and the Ryerson Rams would think that this is their best chance to win this series. They don't want to take this series back to Toronto, to the Varsity Blues Arena. It's at Mattamy Athletic Center. They have a 1-0 lead, so this is where the Ryerson Rams want to end it, right here.
Every game, or every series in the OUA right now has been a sweep. The dustpans are full. The garbage is overflowing at this point. One more ought to do it. But with that, I mean, the difference players in tonight's game, who are we really looking to really set things off, especially for the Varsity Blues? We'll start there.
For the Varsity Blues, Gabrielle Desairs has been the go-to player. 2 goals and 2 assists in these playoffs, so they'll look for her to continue to step up and be one of the bigger players from this Ryerson Rams, which is not something that we saw too much of during the regular season.
Well, you know that there's playoff players and then there's regular season players, and the playoff players are the ones that you need to step up, and right now Giardetti is really showing that she has the playoff player mentality. She's coming in clutch left, right, and center. She's doing the small things right. She's in the corners. She's forecheck, back check, and whatnot, paycheck and whatnot, as the hockey term calls. But with that, it is a team game. So what are the keys to the teams winning respectively? Let's start with Toronto.
Well, for the Toronto Varsity Blues, they were held today.
Now, OUA TV will have all that action. But for right now, speaking of the standings and playoff implications, we're going to throw it down to our third voice on the crew, Moose Bendago. Moose?
Thank you very much, guys. And what better way?
And with that, we're going to throw it to a quick break. But when we come back, it'll be the second period puck drop between the Ryerson Rams and the Wrench Voyageurs. 1-0 after 1. Mistely dumps it off. There's McCool. Mistely gets a stick in. There's Varin. McCaw still trying to get it. Cook now. Cook. Still with it, waiting patiently. The veteran forward gets it back to DiTommaso. Mistely now at the top of the circle. A wrist shot right on, they score! Matt Mistely with 1:11 still remaining on the power play. The Rams go up 1-0 with 3. The Paladin come right back though. Larrabee up with Pruno. Taken physically by Shoemaker. Santos being watched by Bodie. Barwell hits Bodie from behind. Shankar looking up ice. Spots Santos. Santos waiting for help. A centering pass, they score! Mistely A nice tip in front by Mistily through the 5-hole of May, and it's 2-1.
He just dives in front of that to tip it through the 5-hole of Joey May. Great goal.
Way down, Rams go for, there goes Kraus, she's off for a line change. On comes Numakoski. With just 3 seconds remaining, on comes Nicholson, and crisis averted for the Ryerson Rams. Bernston has it poked off of her stick as Nicholson takes the puck off of Athanasenkos. Hedrick, a sharp angle wrist shot, high and wide. Up ice pass, there's Nicholson, Lauren Nicholson on a breakaway. Nicholson scores! Lalonde with the stretch pass. A huge goal from Lauren Nicholson. Rips it top shelf. Mom's gonna need a new jar of peanut butter on that one. See you before you. McGuire, a high wrist shot over the blocker of Forrest. I'm not sure that he even saw it. He just raised his blocker for the sake of trying to stop something. Walsh helping out along the boards. McGuire, a slap shot, they score!
This will
Call
be
for these Ryerson Rams is they do need to put their offensive prowess on significant display now.
If that wake-up call wasn't enough, their talk from head coach Johnny Duco will be.
Between periods, I can only imagine. I don't envy it. RMC quick to make a full line change. Hines with an up ice pass. Miller quick to intercept it. Miller driving towards the net. Miller still with it, still looking. Wrist shot. They score! There it is.
Game, but it's a process, but it's a lot of fun. I love doing it.